Ready?
Shit. Hello everybody, this is Monica reporting live from another couch in my house. I'm here with my husband, who, if you're coming from my mother-in-law video, most of you think that we're divorced already, but we're not. Sorry. Okay, listen, it's like 11 o'clock. We're about to go to sleep, and my mother-in-law video has been getting a little bit of traction lately, so we started reading some of the comments. You guys are funny, man. Yeah, you have your wine. I have my water. Yeah. Not because I'm pregnant, because I don't like alcohol. So, save it. We're both gonna find our favorite comments.
Some good, some bad.
Mostly bad. I'll put the comments up on the screen as we read them so you guys can see them too. It's your husband's fault. If he respected you, he would have sent her home. How you feel about that?
Well, I remember mentioning it, saying that I noticed that the dress was of a white shade.
What the heck?
But I noticed it. I kind of mentioned it to her when I first saw her, and this is 10 minutes before the wedding starts.
Right,
so,
yeah,
I don't know.
True.
We almost didn't have enough time to do anything about it, but at the same time, you know, a lot of people keep saying, oh, I would have done this, I would have kicked her out, you should have done this. You should have just told her to F off.
Right.
But we also kind of wanted the day to go smooth and just to have fun with it. So that's kind of what I figured was the best option at the time.
She was not going to leave like without there being a scene if we did try to kick her out, right? So we just wanted to just keep the peace that day and just keep it about us as much as we could. This one says, what she did was horrible, but right now what you're doing is pure disgusting.
Disgusting!
Publicly bashing a family member is never appropriate. That too, your husband's mother on a public platform. I don't know everyone is fine with such a behavior. If she has done something wrong, then you can talk to her. If your own mother would have done this, I don't think you would have bashed her on a platform like YouTube. Are you so insecure about your looks? She is double your age. Do you think I'm pure disgusting?
No.
You heard that? I'm not disgusting. Okay, so publicly bashing a family member is never appropriate. Well, maybe she shouldn't have worn her wedding dress to her wedding. I mean, I already said my reason why I made the video. It was because I had a lot of people asking me about it, so it was just easier to make this video. And as far as just talking to her, we did try to talk to her, and she completely switched the situation, and she like yelled at us. And if my mother would have done this, I would have fought her right there at the wedding. Listen, my mom and I used to do karate together, okay? So we go at it. And I don't know about being insecure, because I know I look damn good at the wedding. I look damn good now. But yeah, that was a good one. I like the pure disgusting. Okay, so this comment says, how's your relationship with your mother-in-law before and after the wedding? I never really had a great relationship with Chaz's mom. The first time I met her, we were 18, and I had gone to Chaz's house for the first time, and I remember she was just in the kitchen, so I went up to her to introduce myself because I didn't want to be rude, and I was, you know, in her home. So I introduced myself, and she just looked at me and then walked away. Like, there was no communicating, there was no hi, how are you? She literally did like I just like walked to her room, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, is your mom mad? Like, should I go home? And you're like, oh no, she's like that all the time. And I was like, what the That's been the whole relationship, basically. I always try to talk to her, and she always just ignores me, or she really passive aggressive towards me. In the beginning of our relationship, one of the first things Chaz's mom told me was,
well, if you two ever have kids, I hope they don't come out with your kinky hair.
I was like, well, I like my hair. And your son likes it too.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Go.
Oh my God, you just burped.
Get
Before Chaz and I got married, we were together for 6 years. We've been together for 7 now. And the whole 6 years, there was never a relationship. Like, she was always giving me like some type of, or she was standoffish, or if she did talk to me, it was like a backhanded compliment.
Sure.
It's just something rude.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, like it's never been anything nice. She's never been happy that we've been together. And I didn't give her a reason to not be happy. She doesn't like my hair. So yeah, and now after the wedding, there's still no relationship. I've seen her one time since the wedding, and she completely ignored me. She literally acts like I don't even exist. But she'll go and she'll talk to Chaz, right? And one thing that she always said, like even at the bridal shower, the entire time we were at the bridal shower, she kept yelling, "Oh, she's stealing my son for me. I can't believe she's stealing my son." Every time she'd see us, like, together, she would go right up to Chaz and be like,
"Are you sure you want to get married? Because you don't have to. You could always just back out."
and it's like, yeah, I understand, you know, you might want to ask your kid that once. My mom had to talk with me and just, you know, like, oh, make sure you're ready, and if you are, then great, right? It was just one time when we first got engaged, and I was like, I'm ready, like, I love him, I'm ready to get wiped up, and she's cool with it. She's like, okay, cool, like, as long as you're sure, right?
But
and that was
constant
it.
comments.
Oh yeah, but
Like
constantly commenting that and just
gets
like
old
talking
quick.
shit about my hair and like my skin tone, just so many things. I just ignored it because I didn't want to cause any issues. But now we're married and you can't go anywhere.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, no relationship before, no relationship after. That was a really long answer. You have all the good ones. I have all the mean ones.
Yeah, I only have a couple mean ones, and the one where you should dump me in the family.
Oh, right.
She says, I am so sorry you had to deal with her on your special day, but if this can help, she is the one who had made herself looking so ridiculous where everyone will remember her for what she is and you for being such a lady and not kicked her out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I think
For
that's...
understanding
Yeah.
the situation.
I think she completely understands where we were coming from, like 100%. Because we didn't want to. We didn't want to make a scene at the wedding, right?
Wouldn't have been any understanding in that.
No.
On
There
her
would
side.
have been a bunch of yelling and screaming and kicking.
Would have just ruined
like,
the whole day.
Yeah, it would have made it so much worse. But then she is still your hubby mother. I know. Doesn't mean I have to like her. He doesn't even like his mom. Listen. Don't be afraid to, you know, be saying stuff on camera that you tell me off camera, okay? Ooh! Okay. I mean, why is this such a big deal? She should be grateful that her man wanted to marry her. She's acting like the mother-in-law is the other woman. It's just an old woman. Just ignore her. Calling her Karen and names is not gonna mend the relationship. I mean, the big deal is her wearing a wedding dress to a wedding. Like, I'm not sure if you read the title of the video or anything. But yeah, I am grateful that he wanted to marry me, and he's grateful that I wanted to marry him.
Yeah. It's
If
not
we didn't
about
like
her.
each other, we wouldn't have got married. Yeah, the video is...
It's about us.
Yeah, it's not about
But
us not loving each other. It's literally about her wearing a wedding dress to the wedding. That was like
Right.
the whole point of the video. I'm just talking like the other woman thing. No, I'm not worried. Your mom is the other woman. I know we live in Florida, but damn, like, come on. I'm not trying to mend any relationship. There's no relationship to mend. Right? I mean, I tried for 7 years. Listen, I still want to thank you for commenting because each comment is helping promote this video. So keep them coming.
sounds like mother-in-law wanted more attention. When my son-in-law got married, the groom's stepmother just had to be the star. She was a horror. I'm glad you could put this behind you and move on. Life is too short, and she only hurt herself and made a fool of herself. Kudos to you.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Like, there's a lot of nice ones. It just melts my heart when you guys are nice.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, the video is very harsh, right? But I was upset when I was filming it because I was kind of just reliving it, like, in my own head. A lot of people think that we're not over it, right? Because, like, we're still talking about it now because we're addressing comments. At the end of that mother-in-law video, I say that we both just put it behind us and we just dropped it because we didn't want to spend any more energy on it. We tried to talk to her, she freaked out on us, so we just dropped it, and we haven't said anything about it.
Now it's in the past. So
Yeah, it's in the past, and I'm not gonna delete the video because I don't want to. We have a good-ass wedding story to tell though now. Sounds like a lack of communication. Why didn't y'all go look for dresses together? Usually the bride helps pick what both mothers wear. Don't ever assume people know what's best or right or what you want. So I did talk to her about what dress she was gonna wear. We discussed her wearing a blush dress because our wedding colors were blush and gold. So we talked about her wearing blush and she was cool with it. But then she just showed up with the wedding dress, right? And I invited her to all my dress fittings too. I was trying to include her in everything, right? So it's like,
She knew what your dress was
Yeah,
gonna
like,
look like.
she knew what my dress was gonna look like, even at the dress fittings. Like, it was my mom, your mom, and my maid of honor, and we talked about what everyone was wearing multiple times. So it literally just came out of nowhere. So yeah, we definitely talked to her about it, and well, you saw what happened. Yep. Listen, I was dramatic in the video because I wanted it to be entertaining. And obviously it was, because a lot of people are coming for me.
Yep. You're just pure disgusting.
I guess. Ooh, girl! You're making so many women make sure they check their mother-in-law's outfit choice prior to their wedding. And cutting the train off doesn't make it not a wedding dress. Mine cut the train off and dye it dark blue, and it wouldn't look so much like a wedding dress, but it would still be a wedding dress.
Right.
That's right!
Makes sense.
Yeah, like, it's just don't wear white.
Yeah.
How hard is it?
Don't wear a wedding dress.
It's so difficult to like find a wedding dress that fits you and that you like, right? Like, I feel like it'd be so much easier to literally find any other dress, like, other than a wedding dress. So Sexy Lexi said, "So happy I'm friends with my future mother-in-law." Lol. Throw it in my face a little more, Lexi. I mean, I think that's great. I've always wanted to be best friends with your mom. Like,
you're not a bad person or a difficult person to get along with.
Well, I hope not.
It's on her end, I think. So, okay.
To wrap up this video, we cover like a handful of like the most common comments that we've been seeing. The most common is,
"Why didn't you just kick her out?"
There's no way we were gonna be able to kick her out without causing a huge scene that just would have made everything way worse.
"We need to just let it go."
Is like another big thing. I literally only made the video because a bunch of people were asking me to make it, and I didn't think it was gonna blow up like that. It literally blew up like overnight. So like, give me a break. Another one is,
"Oh, well, why didn't your husband say something?"
He tried to say something, and there's no talking to his mom. Like, there really isn't. It's just, it's her way or it's the highway. Right. So, and like I said before, we just wanted to focus on each other that day. He tried to say something to her, and he wasn't gonna let all of her bullshit like drag him down. We really enjoyed the day, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That I made that video super dramatic and really like, ooh, because it's a story time, and you know, it's supposed to be entertaining. Thank you for commenting, and for all you future brides, you better check your mother-in-law's dress. Double check it, because I checked mine, and she's still slithered her way in with the wedding dress, so you check it. Check everything. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We need to go to sleep because we have to get up for work tomorrow.
We'll see you in the next one.
Are you gonna be in the next one?
Maybe.
Okay, bye!
Talking about the original video, the first wedding video you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But if this can help, she is the
yeah,
one.
That's what these comments are from.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking?
You forgot what we're doing?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Restart. Cut it
Go
out.
on.
Cut it out. Cut all of this out.